Welcome to the Northern Knits Podcast. We are two friends in fibre who knit, craft, crochet, and talk everything in between. This is episode 294. My name is Jocelyn, and my co-host is
Diana.
And this is Phaedra. Guys, I'm sorry. She's got a bit of a flu, so she's a little needy today. We're having a bad kitten day. Our temperatures come down, which is good, but we're a little extra cuddly today because we don't feel so well, so we want our mommy. When I informed my mommy that my cat was slightly under the weather, she phoned, which tells you where I stand on the scale of things. She doesn't call when I let her know I'm not feeling well, but when my cat's sick, oh no. We need an update. Hello, Bug. We're doing okay, guys. She's not even 10, so I'm not worried that she's got a little bit of the flu. That's fine. And she caught it from the puppies. We're more worried about the senior puppy than we are you. Yeah. My sister's oldest dog is well into senior, like, we're not sure she's going to make it to Christmas kind of old. Yeah, so we're watching her more than this one and the other two younger ones. They seem to be fine. So her temp's down, but if I'm picking her up and down constantly this episode, it's because right now we want our mommy. That's fine. I'm also still kind of grounded from leaving and sending her to Hotel Auntie.
Yeah.
And I left today to go pick up the giveaway box.
How dare you leave the house?
How dare I leave the house? But I made it worthwhile for me. Can I put you down now? We've done the health pet update. Everybody knows I'm home because my usual background is back. I need to get on with the show now.
No?
Okay, cool. Diana, why don't you let everybody know what we're going to cover this week, and I'll continue to hold my oozing ball of cat. It's an attractive sounding statement, isn't it?
We've got What's in Our Cup, Woolly Workings, Spinning Yarns, and Wool Gathering. I'm also getting over a cold, so I'm a little, oozing ball of,
Diana.
bit of an oozing ball. It's just a head cold, and I'm at the part where I sound really bad, but I otherwise feel fine.
Oh, I've been there.
Yeah.
You gotta go down now, Bug. You have 3 places to sleep in here where you can monitor me at all times. 3. You don't need to be right here in my lap.
Yes, she does.
I'll tell people what I'm drinking and show off my mug. Just like, if I don't look at you, you can't do anything. You see this denial of my existence occurring right now? Down you go, Bug. Down you go. Well, while I have free hands, in a new to me soup mug size cup with some snowflakes on it, look at this bad boy. It will do soup or Jocelyn size cups of coffee and tea. I have reheated my extra large decaf coffee from McDonald's.
That's such a pretty cup. Where did that one come from?
My dad's church. It stayed and it remained unclaimed for a period of time. And it remains unclaimed for so long, and then people in the church can re-gift it. So Dad saw snowflakes and went, my daughter loves giant mugs of tea for soup and tea, so he brought it home for me to have. So
perfect.
Yeah, which is good. My mom took one too. She's like, well, I took the one I liked. I'm like, as one should.
Did it have snowmans?
I have no idea. Snowmen. She didn't show me. So I don't know which one she took. So I'm going to enjoy my new to me mug.
I do not have a new to me mug. I've been extensively using the mushroom. Yeah, the mushroom cup from, is it Sherry's Artistry? Shelley's Artistry. Shelley's Artistry. My purple mushroom cup from last week, but it had coffee in it this morning, and it's a tea time of day, so new mug.
That's fair.
For a boring standard cup of tea, which should have honey in it, but does not, because I didn't think of that.
I reminded her, guys. I promise.
The next cup of tea will have honey in it.
Lack of grip notwithstanding, these socks are not good for hardwood floors. Okay. It's life. Shall we do the good stuff first?
Yeah. Let's do the good stuff.
So
get into it.
This was supposed to arrive before I left. It showed up in the post office. My first delivery notification was for the same day I drove to Saskatchewan. So a little bit late, but nonetheless still enjoyable. We're going to do a swag bag giveaway gifted to us from the Edmonton Fibre Frolic. So,
woohoo!
If you went to the Edmonton Fibre Frolic or you missed the Edmonton Fibre Frolic due to time, space, constraints, jobs, life, it happens. We have a swag bag for a giveaway. My cough could stay till May. Just so that we're all aware of this, guys. This could linger for the rest of the winter. Doesn't. Diana is just getting over something. So the rules, listen carefully, because I will, with glee, disqualify you if you do not abide the rules. I am a rule abider. I don't jaywalk. That is how much I am a rule abider. I happily dated a paladin who obeys rules even more restrictively than I do. And Diana knows this for a fact.
And I'm just going to run in, take the stuff, push the red button on my way by.
Yep. And the person who loves rules is in charge of this. So we have all been warned.
Follow the rules.
Follow the rules. On YouTube and YouTube only, in the comment section, you are going to have to comment to a specific question. You're going to have to like this video, and you're going to have to be subscribed to us to get entered for the draw. And I'll let Diana do the automatic, like the random draw generator, because I know you like that part.
Yeah. I get to push buttons.
You get to push buttons. And we are going to draw for the giveaway prize we're going to show everybody. So I don't know what's in it. I opened the box. I took off my mailing label because as much as I love you guys, there's only so much internet stalking that is appropriate. And
I also don't know what's in it. I'm so excited.
So
it's like acquisitions.
It's like acquisitions. So we're going to see what's in here.
Except there's somebody else's acquisitions.
There's somebody else's acquisitions. And we're going to leave the draw open till the first live of December. So December the 4th. So yeah. Even if you're watching this and it's a little bit, you got a good week and a half window. Because let's be honest, even I fall behind on watching podcasts. It happens. It happens. But remember the 3 rules. You got to like, you got to comment, you got to be subscribed, okay?
Yeah. What comment question do we pick?
What is your favorite holiday treat? Whether it's a beverage or a cookie or a bar or a restaurant you like to go to during December because that's when you go. I want to know. I need to know. What's your favorite? Yes. It could be a classic. It could be a new. You can tell me about both. I will happily add to my baking list. My mom made Christmas. We made Christmas cake at my mom's house. They're both sitting in my fridge.
Nice.
Which means when Diana comes to visit in January, there's some boozy Christmas cake involved for you.
I've heard tales of this boozy Christmas cake.
I left Mom doing the booze part. I do not know how boozy we are. She went, whoa!
Uh-oh.
So it should be good.
Get a good buzz on from this cake. Yeah.
Possibly. I don't know.
We'll so subscribe, like, and comment your favorite holiday treat to enter for this giveaway that we don't know what it is yet.
Look at how big this box is, you guys. I went to go pick this box up, and I'm like, it's not going to be that big. A big box with fancy tissue paper on the top. I may repackage this because this box is a little sad and it's seen better days. So we may change the box. It's starting to tear a little bit on the edges, so I feel like I might repackage this box. Just
that's fair.
I want it to get to where it's going, and I won't mail it. I won't.
Yes.
We're not letting
You've
me
got
do
post
that.
office gremlins.
Oh my god. Erin has said from Fireweed Fibre Co. That she's super okay collecting it and doing a mail run with me, and she'll do the actual mailing part. So that way we bypass all of the things that could go wrong on my end. Since I am the reason we don't do giveaways for the most part anymore. It's a nuisance. Oh my god. It's tissue paper. It's so crinkly. I'm so sorry to all the headphone users. Tissue paper. Oh, she's back to her favorites. Ooh, look at this. And it's like, what is it? Oh, lovely. It's a bag. It says Edmonton Frolic. Oh, it's got, I think it's a llama. But look at that.
Oh, that looks like, yeah.
I didn't read the bottom part.
Alpaca my bags.
Alpaca my bags. It's an alpaca.
Amazing.
This is a nice canvas. On the bright side, it means I've got a bag to put stuff in, which is helpful. I was like, where am I going to put all this stuff? I don't know what's going on. Ooh, the letter. This is for us. Oh, God, guys, if we wait for me to read, we could be here for a hot second. Quick, insert a cut. Right, guys. Cuts over. This is an adorable little story about an apple tree. You guys are going to like it. But there's a crochet hook in here. And yes, I'm going to use a combination of Diana and my magnifying glass to identify all of these things. So my phone is going to be in front of my face for a little bit, simply so that I can find product names. Because that's how my vision works, right? What do we have going on here? Jocelyn reading upside down. That's what we have going on here. This is Wesselworks. Wesselworks.ca. And it's a crochet hook. It's a size 3.5 millimeter crochet hook. Oh, that's a really pretty hook. Okay. I'll hold this up for everybody to see.
Ooh.
That's a really nice handle going on here, right?
What is that made out of? Is that like plastic or wood or?
I think it's plastic. Hang on. Let's open up and. Oh no, it might be wood.
That looks nice.
We feel like a varnished wood to me. And it comes with a story about an apple tree, which I think you guys will find really cute and adorable. Well, it's a thing. We're gonna stick that in the bag. That needs to go somewhere. Oh my gosh, there's too much going on in here. There's more going on than I've got space for. All right, what else we got going on here? Waiting for me to read things takes way too long. I'm going to borrow Diana. That's what I'm going to borrow. Ooh, what is this? I don't know what that says.
The fibre nook. It's round. Is it a measuring tape?
Ooh, maybe. Yeah, it looks like a measuring tape.
Nice.
Oh yeah, totally a measuring tape.
Cute.
It's like discover what's in the box with Jocelyn. There's so many things I just don't understand. I don't know what you are, but you come with a tag. Look at that tag.
Genuine leather stitch marker, handmade in Airdrie, Alberta. Like us on Instagram. Oh, Isabel. Oh,
Gosling.
Yeah, her. I don't know why I have such a mental block about her last name. But yes,
I remember her last
stitch
name.
markers from her.
She's very pretty stitch markers. I like the canister that they're in.
Yeah.
That's really cool.
Oh, that's cute.
Isabel was delightful. It was so nice to talk to her. So nice
I got the bag that's just on the corner of my frame here, the very pretty black one with the copper feathers.
This is from Crafty Bones. That's the part I can read.
I got something from them too. Is that a shawl cuff?
I think so.
Nice. Or a lanyard or something? I don't know.
Some sort of thing.
It's a something.
Be or like a progress keeper.
Oh, I got the wine tumbler from them.
Ball.
With the crochet pattern on it.
Oh yeah.
The black sparkly one.
Oh yeah. There's so many cute little things in here. Ooh, this one's got a pot on it. It's like how the part of the thing I can read is just the fun part. It's a bag. Oh, it's a little zip bag. Flat bottom, always good. Always good. Cute baggy.
Oh, little bunnies.
Yeah. And it's got a fox on there. Paws. I don't know. Here we go. We'll hold the tag side up.
Oh.
Oops.
Slightly close. Atelier. Oh, Nekozuki.com. Atelier Nekozuki? I think they had the anime-ish cute little bags.
Yep.
Yeah.
Look at the back side of the tag.
Yes, they had the super duper cute little kitty.
Yep. Super cute. That's a gorgeous little bag. It's nicely lined. Too. How can I tell it's white? I can see the inside. Still don't see the inside for me, guys. Phaedra's given up on us. She's lying back down for the back.
We're not exciting enough.
Nope. Something starts with an N and starts with an Y. I don't know.
Oh, Numana Yarns. They were the one they had the booth on the end. right by the doors.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I liked their
Yeah,
stuff.
they
I
had
like
lots of
this
really
skein.
pretty
Like, look
yarn.
at this. Isn't that a
Yeah, that's
gorgeous skein?
lovely. That's it's Barbary sock, and I cannot read a colorway on there.
So I rotate slowly.
Oh, it was one of they had a thing on their booth where it was like, name this colorway. So it's a
Oh,
nameless colorway. Well, presumably it has a name now, but I don't know what
yeah.
it is.
It's
But they were having
pretty.
a contest to name it.
It's a beautiful feeling sock yarn, hey? Like,
Yeah, they
this
had
would be
gorgeous
nice on the
yarn.
toesies. Nice on the toesies. Should have bought some of their stuff. I should have spent more money. Yes. I know. More money. Ooh, small fish yarns.
What's that pretty green?
Extra points for having a label I can read.
Very nice.
Do a little spinny spin. Oh, look, there's more
In a
stuff on the
pickle
back.
is the colorway name.
In a pickle?
Yeah.
That works. For this shade of green.
It's very pickly.
I could totally see this as a pickle. Again, oh, it feels so beautiful. I'm so excited. Okay, what else was I here? Uh-oh, more crinkly stuff. Guys, crinkly stuff's going on. That yarn habit.
Ooh.
Oops, let's rotate this way so we get all that nice light so you guys can see the colors really well.
That's lovely. That's a bulky weight, isn't it?
We're definitely in the worsted side. DK or
Pond
worsted.
hockey is the colorway. Yeah. Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah, we're definitely a worsted. And now I'm like, should have bought some
There's
for
so
my
much in this
yarn
box. How much more
done.
stuff is in this box?
Oh, we're not even close.
Oh, geez.
Hang on, wait. We have a skein that's lost its cohesion.
Uh-oh.
We have cohesion issues. Reverse the polarity. Uh-oh. Over the moon yarn. Oh, guys, we were lucky I got that. It's a mini.
Hey. Oh, they were the ones that had the cool business cards that were the clear plastic.
Yeah. It's a really nice color.
I'm so happy I'm remembering all of these people.
Oh my. We met a lot of people.
That's so many people. I don't remember names of the individual people, but I at least remember the booths.
That works. I don't know. Your minis. But I can't
Whole
read your
pack of
label.
minis?
A whole pack of minis.
Hueytopia fiber art?
Yeah.
Nice. Whole little pack of minis. Oh
It's
my
a whole
gosh.
little pack. I'm not going to pull it out and feel them because that's really nice. But I suspect they feel great. Ooh, hello. This is a sock set. There's a whole sock set in here. No, something yarns. It is a gorgeous label, but it's, oh, hey, look, I can read the back of it. Fingering weight. That's about all I can read. But I can see that there's stuff on the back.
Oh, it's the shiny label. Oh,
it's a shiny label. Something
Rose
yarn.
Hill. It's Rose Hill yarns. Oh, those pretty colors.
Yeah. Look at the sock set.
Yeah.
Isn't that freaking gorgeous? I don't know if you can read
Sugar
that
plum
name.
spice.
Ooh, Christmas colorway.
Yeah. Oh, that's pretty.
Freaking gorgeous. You know, we keep seeing Rose Hill's booth, and neither one of us buy from Rose Hill. We're gonna have to change that next time.
I know. There was so many pretty, like,
oh,
she had some gorgeous, like, muted Christmassy colorways.
Yeah, we're going to. Well, I mean, there is a frolic in May.
Well,
we might have to go fall down in that one. Oh, hey, look at a Percy thing. Snap. I enjoy a good snap. Oh, it opens up into like a whole little thingy.
Ooh.
And then it folds down.
I think I remember seeing those, and I don't remember what booth they were at.
It would help if I used the right finger to snap it closed, because that is a firm snap. Ooh, hello. Oh, you're another one of those ones that uses this. I really like the brown tags. I can't read them, but I just love the feel and look of them. You know?
Oh, it's upside down.
Oh, jeebers. Rotate.
Her Leather Co. I remember seeing those. I don't remember where in my mental map those were, but I remember seeing those.
I remember seeing them, but yeah. It's been long enough. I'm not too sure. Oh, jeepers, more. I'm almost at the bottom.
We're almost. Oh my gosh. What's this one?
We bought stuff from her.
Oh, yes. Crafty That Way.
Yeah. Look at that set.
That's lovely.
Ooh.
What's the colorway on this one? Oh, Cozy Cabin and Mountain Retreat.
Cozy Cabin Mountain Retreat? Or a retreat at the Cozy Cabin?
Yeah. Oh,
they're gorgeous.
That would make something fun and stripy.
Guys, I'm almost out of bag space and I'm not out of box yet. Oh my god, there's boxes in the box.
Oh no.
Ooh, needle gauge. Look at that clear needle gauge.
Nice. That looks like Sleepy
numbers.
Sheep.
It does look like Sleepy Sheep. Oh my god, this is a swag bag for the ages. Ooh, we got some ginger snap that. I recognize the skeletons. I can sometimes read her things. Sometimes I can't. This is a Tweety DK wine and tweed.
Yep, that is what that is. That looks nice. That makes such a cozy like hat or mittens or something.
Just like, it's a good color for Jocelyn.
Yep.
Need to do with some ordering. Oh dear. No, I'm not out yet, guys. We're still going. Ooh, ancient art yarns.
Whoever gets this box.
I know. This is a stunning box. This is insane. This is more DK. But I know this label too. This is Ancient Art Yarns. I have loved these guys for years. I have loved their
Pashmina is that color.
Just look at it.
Oh, that's pretty. That's very much my colors as well.
Oh, they were one of the sponsors. So like they were one of the big wigs. Yeah. Oh, I love their yarns so much.
Well, they had like a 4 wide booth.
Huge. It was huge. It was a huge booth. Do you know what I keep thinking? It's because I ran across their color, like their fall harvest like coffee pumpkin colors, and I've never found better colors for like a Find Your Fade, like or the Comfort Fade Cardi. So I feel like I've never found anything better. So I think I need to go in and get their pumpkin coffees and do an orange brown Comfort Fade Cardi. Yeah.
That'd be glorious.
I've never seen anything better for it. So I'm just like, and I because I'm looking around and I want that. So I just need to stop looking around and go get that. Ooh, fiber poofs. There's fiber poofs in here. Look at this little gray. Oh, this is adorable. Don't know if I'm going to hold that label up correctly, but we're going to try.
Blue Moon Studio.
Look at that fluff.
Oh, that's some very pretty fluff.
Look at that little Brady.
That's a very
very
nice fluff.
I'm out of bag and we're not out of box. I don't know, but you're another pretty piece of poof. Maybe holding that
2 times infinity.
But like, look at that little foofy. Look at the little foofy.
Oh, that's lovely. Oh, I want to spin that.
Beautiful colors. It's got a gorgeous feel.
I want to touch it.
Oh, well, I'm glad I am, and you're not because you've been eating fiber and you already don't feel well. Don't worry, guys.
Yes, this is true.
We finally reached the bottom of the box.
Ooh, okay. What's at the bottom of the box? What are the boxes?
I don't know, but I have to put the box down to have space. What do we got going on here? Hexy flower. What's a hexy flower?
I don't know.
Hang on. We're going to be very cautious with opening this box because I needed to go back in this box to get shipped to ooh, it's a mug. This is gorgeous. Look at that mug.
Oh, it's one of those mugs. I thought really hard about buying one of those mugs. They're
it's a standard size Diana mug. For size reference, guys.
It's not a Jocelyn size mug. It's a Diana sized mug.
It's a perfectly respectable mug size. Awesome.
My current cup of tea notwithstanding.
By Crafty Bones.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it's gorgeous mugs. Now, Crafty Bones, you ever make a Jocelyn size hexy mug? Call me. I will need to purchase that. I'm going to have to move that mug. It's sitting on my Kleenex box. All right, and then the last box. In the box. I don't know what's going on here. Oh, it's a needle felting kit. Okay, this I'm not going to open because I do not want to lose the bits and bobs.
Oh, it's a little orca.
Yeah.
From the General Bean. That's adorable.
So that is everything you get in your needle felting kit.
That's cute.
That's why I'm not opening it, because that is an extensive list. And no, we don't want me to misplace anything. That would be bad. Okay. So that is a full bag. Like, this bag's full. That's all in that one box. That is a
glorious, glorious box. We're just giving this box away.
We're giving it away. It ain't staying here. But next Fiber Frolic, let's see if we can get these bags. I want one of these bags.
Yeah.
Let's be honest. I want the swag kit is what I want. But I'll take the bag.
I mean, yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, wow.
Okay, so somebody's going to win that, and we'll announce the winner on the 4th.
And just another reminder, you have to be subscribed to this channel, you must like this video, and you must comment on this video your favorite holiday treat.
And I am going to
whatever that may be.
I'm going to be a bossy rule lady about it. Follow the rules. Here's your stern finger shake. Stern finger shake.
Yeah, somebody's getting Christmas in a box.
That is
somebody's having a very Merry Christmas
gift. That is a sweet gift to get. Oh, so jealous. Also terribly excited because I know we have some people who view us from like outside the continent. And yeah, guys, we'll ship worldwide. I don't care where you are. Please feel free to enter. It could take a while to get to you, but enter. We will, if the post comes to you, I can mail it to you. It is a thing that can happen.
Yeah, we do giveaways so infrequently. I figure we can ship. We can ship worldwide.
We can ship worldwide.
It's one thing.
It's mostly because it's
be a very expensive thing, but we can do it.
We do them so rarely. It's totally cool. We'll totally do that. That's not a problem. So there you go. That was the fun mail I had to go pick up today. Hence why I have the McDonald's coffee, because my pharmacy, which has my post office, is next door to a McDonald's.
Perfect.
So anytime I have to go get drugs or go to the pharmacy for drugs or mail or things that you get from the pharmacy, like toothpaste and stuff, because pharmacies always have better toothpaste selections. They always have better toothpaste selections.
I never really thought about it.
It's so different.
I don't care that much about my toothpaste.
I am absurdly picky about the flavor of mint toothpaste I will accept in my life. And if it's the wrong type of mint, I don't want to brush my teeth because it's wrong. And I acknowledge this weird factoid about myself. And we move on with our life. I know it's weird, so I put the extra legwork in. It's fine. But yeah, there we go. We got that done with. Now we can get on to the knitting part of the knitting podcast.
The knitting part of the knitting podcast.
And we can talk about things.
Things and stuff.
Things and stuff, stuff and things. All right, Woolly Workings, right?
Yeah, we are on to Woolly Workings.
That's me first, isn't it? Yes, because you said I had more than you again.
Yeah, well, yeah. You have 5 things to my 4.
Oh, boy. All right, so one FO I can't show you because why in the world would I bring it here to record to mail it to my mother when I was at my mother's house when I finished it?
Yeah, no.
That's crazy. So on Instagram, you guys would have seen that I posted the sweater that I'm currently wearing, and behind it would have been the striped, shapely boyfriend cardigan that I made, and it was just a bit too wide for my shoulders. My mom's got slightly wider shoulders than I am, and she likes things very long and cozy, so I had to shorten the sleeves for her because I made Jocelyn length sleeves, and my mom does not have Jocelyn length arms. My mom has mom length arms. Different length. Shortened them too much, then I did the stripe wrong, so that I had to do the stripes right. I'm so winning on this cardigan. So finished, I found off. Thank heavens Aaron was with me because I caught a bug out while we were traveling, so I was like death warmed over. So like I did the knitting, but I was not weaving in ends. I was not. I just don't have the brain power for it. The baking competitions on the Food Network were almost too much for me to follow. Like there was no brain space. There's no brain space at all.
Yeah, I feel you. That was me on Tuesday.
So I finished it up, and Erin's sitting on the other half of the couch, right? She's like, just pass that over. She's like, you don't have brain for weaving in ends. I'm like, I sure don't. I sure don't. So she kindly wove in the ends. My mom immediately put it on and then didn't take it off. So it's a win.
Perfect.
But it is at my mom's house because it is my mom's cardigan. So that is my first FO. That is actually an entirely scrappy made project. It's a free pattern on Ravelry, and I had all of those yarns in my collection. They're just impeccable. It was impeccable in a dark gray, a light gray, and a teal. So I made a striped version of the cardigan, and it looks great. It just didn't fit me quite right because I had the wrong size for my shoulder width, right? Because I went with the one to go around my chest.
Mm-hmm.
Then it occurred to me, why did I do that? It's a deep V. It doesn't need to close over the chest. It can just button and close at the bottom. So I went down a size and I made one for myself. Remember that black impeccable tweed with that gorgeous golden fleck tweed in it?
Right. Yeah.
Yeah. So I made and finished that. Which, if I'm honest, I'm probably going to have to rip the sleeves on the black one back a little bit, make them just a little bit longer. I made them the proper sleeve length, but I want the longer sleeve. Like I want the covers, the hand kind of sleeve.
Yeah. Those are the best kind of sleeves.
I gotta pick out my bind off and rip. Well, me, I'm gonna probably Diana. When I see her in January, is going to pick up stitches for me because I still have a ball of the impeccable
black my crafting time for this trip that I haven't even booked yet is like my crafting time's already booked. You're gonna pick up these stitches and you're gonna unpick this bind off and we're gonna go here. We're gonna buy these crafty things.
We're gonna borrow you and we're gonna do some stuff. Better get crafted before you get here. You're booked once you arrive.
Man, I haven't even booked this trip yet. No, I don't even know when exactly it is.
Don't know when it's happening.
Sometime in January.
Already booking you for things. On the bright side, things like the picking up stitches and stuff you can do while I'm setting up to record. So it's a bit so it's not terrible, guys.
I'm being overly dramatic. Oh, my crafting time. Oh yeah, it was like 15 minutes of it. Yeah.
Give or take, yeah.
Yeah. It's fine.
My other FO is my Woodwose, which I am wearing today. Ta-da! I finished it in the car.
It just took being trapped in a car for
2 trips to Edmonton to get this thing done.
But it's done.
It's done. I love the fit of it so much. This Woodwose pattern is by Dragon Horde Designs. I have made other patterns of hers. I love her Saturday morning sweater. I love her everyday slouchy beanie. I've got a couple of other patterns. I haven't even cast it on yet, but I had the only adaptations I made for it to fit me this well. And it is the fit I want. It is a snug fit. Like I like negative ease. I don't like positive ease in my fingering weight stuff because I want it to be fitted to my person, right? That is the style I prefer.
Yeah.
I just had to leave the short rows out and look at this neckline. All I did was leave the short rows out. And it's right where I want it to be. Below my collarbones, which is for my frame the better look. The sleeves are long enough. I know I've got them pulled up, guys. It's because I'm already warm. Of course I have. We're not washed. We're not blocked. We have not woven in ends.
Whatever.
And this is technically only half the cuff because it's supposed to be a 3-inch cuff, and then you do a design like not even woven in the ends. And then you're supposed to do a design thing and then do the cuff again. I was a little worried about yarn left over and if I'd have enough or not. Yeah, I've got like 40 grams and more of leftover. So it's a little short in the body for my comfort level. It is the proper length. It hits me where it's supposed to. So I'm going to drive somebody bonkers and ask for a pickup, and I'm going to knit that extra 40 grams into my body and just make the body longer just because I can, because I know it's good. But it means I have officially confirmed that the Woodwose, which is a nice basic raglan fingering weight sweater, just needs 4 skeins for me of fingering. So I have a go-to raglan sweater pattern that I love that is 4 skeins of fingering, 4 and done. And I've confirmed it. And it looks good
I might
in
have to make me
variegated.
one of these.
And it looks good in variegated yarn, because this is a variegated yarn.
Because it's just like a plain sort of sweater, right?
It's just a plain sweater. There's nothing fancy to it. It's twisted rib at the top and bottom, which is fine. It works great. So I'm like, I've already been looking at Fireweed Fibers Co. She's got like Holly in the Snow. And I'm like, I have one of those. She's like, well, if you trade it back and get 3 more, it's the same dye lot. And I'm like, that's a white with red and green speckled Christmas fingering weight sweater for next year.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. So more wood woes will happen. More wood woes will happen. Just because I can. And I know I can. So that's what I'm going to do. Woohoo! That's 2 FOs. I have 2 more technically finishes.
Okay.
But I think it's your turn because I only have 3 things left.
That sounds about right. Okay, if you give me time for 3 more stitches here, I can hold up what I'm working on while we record.
Stitches. I'm gonna drink some coffee.
I know. It's gonna take so long. Oh, even at the end of a round too. Look at that. Okay, so while we record, I'm working on the Mr. Diana socks in the Red Wing Blackbird colorway. This is how much I've done since last week. I have to be real close to a heel at this point. I need to steal an existing sock and make sure I don't go past the heel, or maybe I'll just go past the heel and it's an afterthought heel. I don't know.
You could do an afterthought heel. That would be okay.
I could do an afterthought heel. That would be fine. So it's just your basic wedge toe, 72 stitches, roundy. Yep. But I actually knitted on it on the airplane home a little bit. I think I did like 4 rounds before I fell asleep. But the lady sitting next to me was also a knitter, so we had a lovely chat about knitting and crafting in general.
Good. It's always nice to find knitters in the wild.
That was nice. Oh, sad news about airplanes and crafting stuff.
Yeah.
My orifice hook with the bullet casing handle that I tried to take through airport security in my carry-on luggage, because I only traveled with carry-on luggage. Yeah,
we've got to weed you off that habit.
Turns out, airport security doesn't like bullet casings. Who knew? So my poor little orifice hook is no more. I lost it to security. Sad. Anyway, that's my airport crafting. And my crafting while I record. Oh, and I was putting all my purchases away and I found a home for my dinosaur ball cozy.
Oh, good.
Yeah. So it's keeping my yarn cozy.
I like your dinosaur yarn cozy.
I think this one was crafty that way.
I believe so.
I think so.
Yes, because that's where we bought the fiber.
Yes. Yeah. All right, that's me. I think it's your turn again.
Sure. I'm going to count to 30 in my head, and I can put this down.
I can talk about my theoretical knitting real quick.
It's okay. We're good. I'll just make some noise for the microphone. We had our monthly e-knit hangout yesterday. So my mom, my sister, Diana, and Erin have all requested dishcloths.
I mean, you asked if I wanted a dishcloth.
I did.
But,
they're really
since
quick.
It was an option, yes, I would like a dishcloth.
They're really quick, guys. I make crochet dishcloths, so I just whipped up 2 for my mom. Nothing terribly fancy. It's a single crochet through the back loop, and then I just give it a nice little pretty edge. She asked for the Jocelyn-sized ones, which are the ones that I use because they're big enough for me to get in and scrub things. So just a nice dishcloth size. I literally use scrap pieces of cotton for this, guys. So like sometimes they're multicolored, sometimes they're solid colors, and I guarantee nobody any color. It's just whatever I happen to have for cotton scraps floating around. That's what I use. So I need to technically make 1 more for mom. And then like 3 for my sister, and then I'll make a couple for Diana and a couple for Aaron. But like they're 4-hour long knitting events, these once a month things. And I got through 2 of these and a cast on. So like they do not take any time. Like if I sat down during a critical role, I could probably bust out 6 of them in one critical role session. They're like an hour, hour and a half tops to make. They are a very, very quick crochet. There's actually the extra large hot pad pattern has got the instructions to make matching this, I think. Nice. Did I include that? I think I put the dishcloth in that pattern. But like the hot pads don't take me very long either. So, and I was noticing my mom's hot pads are getting a little worn, so I might make her some hot pads too while I'm at it. Additional Christmas gifts.
One of my dishcloths that you made me died.
It happens.
I got
it's okay.
Got a giant hole in it, like too big to fix kind of hole.
It happens.
Like, oh, this hole is like an entire third of the dishcloth. I think it's dead.
That's fine. I'll just make it a good dishcloth.
Yeah. Nose, stop, please. Sinuses. We've had this chat. You need to chill out.
So what you're saying is you don't want to be me for the rest of your life?
I don't know how you exist.
I don't know how I exist. It's because I don't know any different, right? That's the thing. Because I just don't. For me, that is just daily. So I don't understand that there's a different way of living.
Like my eyes are leaky and my face is just leaky, and I just wanted to stop. It's making everything so much harder.
Oh, yeah, it does. That's why there's only one good thought a day. That's it. That's all I got space for.
Yeah, right? Yeah.
All right, my dear, it's you again.
Me again? Okay. I actually picked up and worked on the faux cardigan for our fall equinox knit along. So I'm working on the back panel. Oops, it's tangled. Okay, here we go. I'm working on the back panel. And frame. Here we go. Let's get that back there. That's the back side. Let's try this again. There we go. There's the nice waffly stitch pattern. So this is a free pattern by Crochet with Carrie. It's the faux cardigan, spelled fomhar. I don't know, Irish words. And it was Bernat. No, not Bernat. Oh my god, Briggs and Little. Briggs and Little Regal, I think, isn't the base that I'm using in brown heather.
That's okay. I completely forgot that I worked on that cardigan this week, so I totally didn't tell you, and it's sitting right here.
Anyway, yeah, I like that color. This color is gonna be so perfect. It's so good. It's got like little flecks of like a bluish green in it, but then it's like brown. Anyway.
Cool. Okay, so I lied to you. I had 6.
And I'm still enjoying my my boba hook from Two Piece Hooking.
Oh, it's so good. It's so comfy to crochet with. It's so comfy to crochet with. Those bubbles just fit your hand so nicely. And you're just like, oh yeah.
And then the little grippy boba here is just like, it's good.
It's just so good. So good. Okay. Yeah, sorry. I lied to you. I did not mean to.
Lied to me. Okay. So all right, your turn. Where's yours at?
Okay, cool. While we record. There is no hat pattern. But I'm making a hat. It's because I was looking for where I had saved the muscle barrel hat pattern and I couldn't find it. And then I got irritated. So I just Judy magic cast it on for like a toe, and then I did increases like it was a hat.
Sure, that works.
When it's on my head, it'll look like a hat properly, so it's fine. This is some octopus ink yarn.
I like that one. Makes stripies.
It's a pseudo muscle barrel hat. It's going to be double thick. It's going to be this on the outside, and there's going to be a gray on the inside. There's just no technical pattern for it because I got frustrated and tired of looking for my pattern.
I feel like you can figure out a hat
somewhere. I hope
knitting
so.
for long enough, you can probably do a hat.
I hope I could just do a basic vanilla hat with no instructions. I suppose I have to put my other thing in here too. Hey, otherwise we're at odds. I'm gonna do a second thing. I'm sorry, I forgot to tell you. Till you held up yours, and I went, oh wait, I've done that too.
Trying to be prepared, doing the show notes ahead of time, and nope.
Jocelyn's just messing with the plan. I am over halfway done my first front panel.
Oh, nice.
On sick brain. So this was interesting. It was the easiest thing I had to work on while sitting on my mom's couch. It's a beautiful two pattern repeat. It's the same cardigan Diana's working on because we're making matching cardigans. Well, almost matching. Mine's a blue gray heather. Looks very pretty. I'm very excited. I put the stitch marker in to denote 15 inches, which for me is halfway because it calls for a full body length of like 27 at my size, but I find that's a bit too short. 30 gets below the keister, and I want to be below my rear end for a proper drapey look. And then I can wear leggings with this because leggings are not pants. You need to cover your keister. So I am covering my keister. So I'm at like what? 15 and a half, 16 inches? 15 and a half inches, 15 and a half inches. So not too long and I'll be done my first front panel.
Nice. Yeah. Kind of regretting deciding to do the back panel first because it takes so long.
Hey, I'm going to have to push to get the back panel done because I definitely need to have the back panel done and the top shoulder seam of the front and backs seamed together so I know how long to make my sleeve. If that makes sense to everybody.
Because it's like a drop shoulder thing.
Because it's a drop shoulder thing. So I'm not sure how long of a sleeve I need to do. I know I need it to be longer than the pattern calls for, just because I have my arms just need a longer sleeve, but I don't know how much longer. So I need to be well into my second panel next week so that I can get the back panel done. Because yeah, it's going to be a bit of a slog to do the back panel. But I want to spend the first week and a half in December doing the back panel because we've got till the winter solstice, which is the 21st this year. It's my holiday. I should look it up.
So we still got a whole month.
Yeah, but that's going to fly by so fast. I have an MCAL coming out. I've got secret crafting going on. Oh boys. Oh boys. Guys, it's busy. Okay, I've done 2, which leaves me with 1 thing.
All right. I have some theoretical knitting.
Yeah, absolutely. Shoot it up. Shoot it up. That sounds wrong. Tell me what it is so you can inspire me to cast on yet another new thing. Guys, this hat did not exist. This was strictly me going, oh no, I want to cast on a hat. And everybody in the e-chat saying, do it. So I did.
Yeah, because, don't come to us for impulse control.
That is the wrong group, people. The wrong group.
So, a while ago, the lady that does 2-piece hooking and Remy's Rovings and Yarn sent us hooks and yarn.
It's true.
And I got this sparkly mohair. Come on, focus so we can see the sparkles. Here we go. And I didn't know what to put it with. And then I opened the November yarn from Fireweed Fibre Co. And I went, oh, hi, you go together. But I don't know what you go together in. So then this week at work, people were, because of course we have a knitting channel at work, and people were talking about patterns that are good to work on during meetings. And somebody posted the huge tube, which is HUJ with an umlaut, TUB with an umlaut, huge tube. It's a free pattern, and it's written to look like IKEA instructions. It's adorable.
See, now I want to cast it on.
It's super simple. It's literally a huge tube. You get some yarn, and you get needles that are probably for the weight of yarn above it. So like if you're doing fingering weight yarn, you probably want to pick like a 4 or 5 mil needle, just so you get like a lacy texture. Because gauge does not matter. You cast on a bunch of stitches, 140-ish, and you just knit a huge tube. And I think this wants to be a huge tube.
Yes, it needs to be a huge tube.
That's my thoughts. I don't know about the mini. The mini probably won't be part of the huge tube, but I think this needs to be a huge tube. Those are my thoughts. That's my theoretical knitting.
See,
this is Crystalline Entity, by the way, is the Fireweed Fiber Co. And Paisley's Rainbow is the mohair. Is it mohair? It's actually mohair. It is mohair. Mohair, acrylic, and sparkle.
And I'm just thinking, I've got that beautiful alpaca sock in the pumpkin colorway from Enchanted Grove.
Yes.
Or do I hang on to it because the two-piece hooking, when they sent the gift to me, sent me a pumpkin chai kind of colorway? Do I wait and collect like another fingering weight kind of pumpkin-y color or a coffee color and have like make myself like a pumpkin chai spice kind of fingerless mittens cowl idea?
Oh, that's hard.
See my problem.
I do see your problem.
See my problem.
I can't help you with your problem.
I'm going to keep knitting now.
Do you have any more things to talk about?
I do. I'm also at 55.
77.
Uh-huh. You know that doesn't mess me up,
13.
right? Uh-huh.
I know, but I try.
You really do. Hang on, I gotta count to 5, guys.
That's a good thing it's not 2. We'd be lost.
Oh my god, we'd be so messed up if it was 2. It would just be bad. Ah, perfect.
Counting to 13, not a problem. Counting to 2, impossible.
I have the right number of stitches. I am done increasing for this hat. All right, in the car, on the way home, I made sure I only had one thing I could work on. Otherwise, we all know me, I wouldn't work on it. I'm a snow globe yarn. Snow globe yarn?
Snow globe.
I wind balls pretty tight, guys, so don't take that as a measurement of how much yarn is left, because I really wind balls of yarn really tight. And I cast it on my sock. So we all remember the last podcast. It was literally like a cast on. No toe yet. It was just a cast on.
Mm-hmm.
And I am done my foot and my heel. I'm coming up the leg now.
Oh, wow. Whoosh.
Whoosh. So there it looks. Turned it inside out so everybody can see the right side of the sock. There's what snow globe looks like as it's worked up.
That's so pretty.
Not just gorgeous. Oh, so good. So I'm making my way up the leg. Yes, if I was making a standard pair of socks that I just wear in my sneakers, I would have already started my ribbing. But I'm making a pair of socks I wear in my winter boots. So I am
slightly taller.
So I need to make a pretty much equal amount of sock for my leg, and then I can do my ribbing. So that is slowly coming along. Technically, I'm supposed to have a pair of these done for the end of November. We'll be lucky if I have one done, guys. We all know me in socks.
Mm-hmm.
All right, now I've got it turned inside out so I can work on it. These are just basic vanilla toe-up socks. Standard toe, I do a mock short row heel, which means it is it's a free heel pattern. You can find it on YouTube for instructions. She does a stockinette version. I prefer garter because I get that extra squishy in the heel where I tend to wear out my socks. And because it's a mock short row, you actually bind off towards your heel and then you pick up your stitches on the way back. So I did that in the car. So I did this heel without even looking at what I was doing. That is how simple a heel it is. Isn't it my best heel? Oh gods, no, guys, this is not a great looking heel. I did it in the car without looking. I'm wobbly.
It looks better than my attempt at the mock short row heel.
I'm not worried about it.
So off kilter.
Well, it's mostly because it's even at the base where it needs to be even, and the rest of this will just block out.
Yeah.
And I know it'll block out, so I'm not worried about it. What was important is that I didn't drop a stitch. That was the part that mattered. So now I just have to make it the same length as my foot, because that's how much leg I need. And I'm not doing too bad. I don't have that much left because I should hit my ribbing about where my toe starts. So I'm almost done.
Nice.
Which is pretty, for me, pretty darn fast for a sock. Like a week? I'm aware I could, in a month, do a pair of socks. I know I could. I'm only trapped in a car for 13 hours twice a year. Which is like the only
amazing
time.
what monogamous knitting accomplishes.
I know. Erin's like, so is it going to be the sock or is it going to be another wood rose on the way back? I'm like, I don't know, but there will be something that's fingering weight in the round that's going to take me forever and a hot minute because we were in that car for a good long while.
Mm-hmm.
I'm hoping maybe the body of a fingering weight sweater next May because then it's just go, 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 go for ages on end.
Yeah.
And I have this beautiful yarn wound up to make a colorwork yoke fingering weight sweater. So I feel like I should maybe make my goal for by May to have the colorwork part done and split for the sleeves. And the sleeves ready to go. So then, and I could just work on the body in the car. Or the sleeves in the car because it was like almost a full 8 hours to finish the sleeve. No, it was over 8 hours because it was the whole drive from Winnipeg to Saskatoon. And then I couldn't bring myself to work on it day 2. I got 2 stockinette projects because I cannot do 2 days of driving back to back on the same project. I literally listened to a book and napped instead. I could not bring myself to knit. So a sock and a sweater for the next car run because then I could do the sweater on day 1 and the sock when I can't bring myself to look at the sweater day 2. You know how it is. You know how it is.
I understand.
Because it's still a 5-hour drive from Saskatoon to Edmonton. And we always drive in the morning and do setup, which works great. But I need something to do in the car, otherwise I nap on poor Erin. That doesn't make me a good road trip companion. As I said, as I napped on the way home because I still wasn't feeling very well.
That's
Sorry. We knew why it was going to happen that time. But that's it. I'm actually out of projects now.
all right.
Actually out of projects.
I have some spinning. We have a spinning yarn segment.
Which we don't have very often.
I have a spinning finish. Not just worked on, finished, wound off the bobbin. Eagle Eye viewers may notice, nope, wrong hand. Esmeralda's bobbin is currently empty. I'll pause while you squint at your screens. Esmeralda's bobbin is empty because I finished spinning the little bit of test fiber that I had. So I think this is Corriedale ? I don't know. I stole your test fibers, so I know it's Aran fiber.
Corriedale.
Okay. And it's pink and it's blue and it's off the bobbin. I think it's wildly inconsistent. Parts of it are underspun, parts of it are overspun, but I learned a lot about Esmeralda and how to keep her happy.
It's also the first time you've done, it's your first spin on a wheel, which is different.
This is also true, yeah.
From your electric, from your drum
first spin on a treadle wheel.
It's different.
And Esmeralda obviously traveled quite a distance to get here, and yesterday was the first time I was really using her since she came home. I put her together and I did a little bit just to make sure everything worked and I hadn't messed anything up horrendously.
Yeah.
But yesterday was the first time that I was trying to really do some spinning. And I learned some things. Because the string kept popping off, and I'm like, it's the string. The drive band kept popping off, and I'm like, why? So I learned, found some oil, and I gave her some oil, and ultimately, well, part of the problem was the, I've forgotten the name, the things that hold the drive wheel in place. One of those wasn't quite in properly because it's drier here than it was there. So she's been sitting here for a little while and she's dried out. So I had to stick some pieces in a little bit harder and align some stuff a little bit better. But the ultimate thing that I was getting frustrated with, and I feel so stupid for not figuring this out sooner, the maidens that hold up the entire flyer assembly were just tilted forward a little bit. So literally all I had to do was just rotate them back and jam them in a little bit better so that they stayed. But I'm just like, I was getting so upset for like 20 minutes. And like literally all I had to do was rotate and just like stick them in a little bit better. It just solved all my problems. So yesterday was a learning experience, and then today I finished. So
Good.
there we go. Me and Esmeralda were on speaking terms again.
Esmeralda was
so
speaking.
worried.
You weren't listening.
She was speaking. I learned how to listen.
There you go.
So there.
That's okay.
So
The important
Esmeralda's
part
now
is that
free
she
to spin
works.
something.
She works and she works good.
I have to decide what to spin on her next. I don't know
You
if I'm
do.
feeling muted or if I feel like doing the insanely bright fiber that I bought at the Fibre Festival Frolic. Do I feel like neon sock yarn or do I feel like more muted something else? Because I've got a lot of more muted options.
Maybe another muted because you don't have like a hope and dream for how you want that spin to finish up yet. So you can just work on your consistency, but if you're still like in a DK spin, that's okay. But I know you want that neon for fingering. So you'll be a little disappointed if you don't have a good fingering sock weight when you're done. That's my guess.
I think this
That's my
is
suggestion.
mostly fingering weight. It goes up to like sport, but it doesn't really go below fingering, so it's a more or less fingering weight single.
Yeah.
So
not too bad. But yeah, I'd give yourself another practice run before you start your neon.
And
Because really, worst case scenario, the muted goes into a pile to be used in a shawl somewhere.
Yeah.
Or another huge tube.
All right. So I'll spin some giant muted braid of fiber from up there and
yeah.
And it'll be singles. I think Esmeralda spins singles. Because she only has one bobbin. So I have to wind it off every time I want to use her for something else. Which I found out, if I just loosen her tension all the way, I just wound this directly off the bobbin with my ball winder.
Yeah.
So that's cool. That I can semi-automate that process. Yeah.
You can also take
I had more
measurements.
thoughts, but it just fell out of my head.
They just fell out of your head. They're gone. Goodbye.
Whatever I was going to say next, it fell out of my head. It's a little bit soggy up here.
Oh, guys. We're trying our best. So what you're saying is you'd like me to skip giving you a word this week?
I mean, yes.
Okay.
Unless you really want to watch me struggle.
No, it would be mean. I don't want to be super mean. We will skip this week. We'll worry about it another week. Oh my gosh, it's hilarious. I don't know, you guys. I don't know. I was hoping to have some sewing to talk about, but I got home a day late, so nope.
That's fine.
I'm not caught up on all my work yet, and my next work week starts tomorrow. We'll see how this goes. On the bright side, we're on to wool gathering. We're almost done.
Yay. Oh man, do I sound sad enough? More tea.
You do, however, need to do the Patreon ad.
All right.
No bonus word
Unscripted
though.
Patreon.
We'll take the week off that so your brain can rest.
Oh, thank you. If you would like to financially support these shenanigans, soggy though they may be, you may do so. You can do so at patreon.com/Northern Knits Podcast. Did you see the panic?
I totally did.
Any level of support gets you access to our patron-only Discord server where we're active at all hours of the day and the night.
We're just a couple months from 6 years, people.
Enabling each other into starting all the things and cheering appropriately when we occasionally do finish something.
Oh yeah, there's tons of finishers.
It's not us finishing the things.
There's tons of finishers. We're not them.
Yeah, they're just not from us. We don't finish things. Everybody else finishes things, and then we go, ooh, I need to make that.
Yep. Oh my goodness. We always understand that Budgets are a real life thing. If you can't financially support us, liking, subscribing, commenting, and interacting with us on social media is a great way to show us what you're working on and interact with us. And boy, do we love interacting with people. We just proved that the Fiber Frolic. We were happy to stop and talk with everybody.
So much talking.
So much talking. And it was glorious. And I can't wait to do it again. There's too much fun.
It was a lot of fun.
I don't suppose any of you people know where I put my elastic down, do you? No, I don't think so. It's okay.
No, I'm afraid not. Especially since I can't see below the frame. I could like.
No, it's okay.
Is it like right there?
Right there?
Yeah.
It's fine. I'm sure the project will be fine. Gosh, guys. All right.
Or maybe it's like over here on this side of the frame.
I'm ignoring you now. Oh my gosh. All right. We've got a bunch of stuff coming up because we're almost at the end of the year. So this is the second last recorded episode for the year. As in the month of December, we always do lives on the Sundays. And then on the Wednesdays, which is our regular upload date, you guys will see the whip parade for the State of the Whip for the year as we recap all of the things we have yet to finish that we haven't ripped out because boy, are we not talking about that again.
Mm-hmm.
That's how things work here. So hopefully we'll have a full listed schedule because we're gonna iron that out today for everybody for all of the extra bonus content that comes out at the end of December. Woof, it's a lot of stuff, guys, coming up next month. So upcoming in the super recent, oh my god, it's almost here. On the 1st of December, I will be doing the last check-in for the year with Louise. So that'll be on Louise's channel, Wildflower Wool. That is a monthly secret knitting challenge that me and Louise do. The 4th of December, we will have the draw for the giveaway. It'll be our last live monthly update, which case it also means it's the last live craft-off challenge selection for this year.
Mm-hmm.
For the craft me and Diana do in secret behind everybody's back. And last check-in to see how we did on last month's live craft. Could be good, could be good.
Coming up soon.
2 weeks, less than.
I started panic crafting early this month. I feel so smart.
I was out of province, but I knew it. I knew I was out of province. So I picked something that I could still theoretically get done in 2 weeks because I knew the first 2 weeks were right off. So that's going on. And I don't know. Oh, we've got a movie for the Patreon members this Saturday, don't we?
Yeah, this Saturday, the 26th, we're watching Star Wars Episode 1 because I've never seen it.
You've never seen it, so I'm looking forward to watching that. It should be some good knitting time, which is good. I need some knitting time. Then we've got, I think that's it till we do our cast on and finish up our cow.
The next Patreon hangout.
Oh, is in December.
Is in December on the 17th.
Yeah.
It's the Saturday before all the Christmas.
Saturday before the Christmas. And then the
Saturday before my parents get here.
And the the fall equinox cow will wrap up on the winter solstice. So we've got a couple things wrapping up for the end of the year. We're taking a break in the last half of December so everybody can get ready for the podcast anniversary this year, which will cast on the 1st of January.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, so good. So good. Okay. I think that's everything.
I hope so.
All right. In which case, I will say until next week, I'm Jocelyn.
I'm Diane.
And no matter where your week takes you, don't forget to knit.
Don't forget to knit.
Oh, babe, we need to get you some tea and honey.